and welcome to your next episode of Cooking with Nichole. Tonight we're going to make a great tasty side dish. So you could use this as a side dish, you could use it as an appetizer, all depending on how crispy the Brussels sprouts get. So what we're going to do is shaved Brussels sprouts with ranch seasoning on them. My whole hope is that they're going to get nice and crispy, kind of act like almost as a chip, where you could dip it into some additional ranch dressing or just a nice textured side dish to serve alongside or on top of steak or pork chops or chicken breasts. Just a different spin on Brussels sprouts. So what we have is 2 bags of 9-ounce shaved Brussels sprouts. Where I live here in Fargo, North Dakota, I'm able to get these guys at our local grocery stores, our Cashwise grocery stores where I picked this up, otherwise our Hornbacher store. Usually you can find it in your fresh produce section where you would find the other bag veggies. And so check that out for your already shaved Brussels sprouts. Otherwise, you can just buy whole Brussels sprouts, take a mandolin, and very carefully shave your Brussels sprouts down into thinner slices. My oven is ready. It's been preheating at 425. That's the temp that we're going to bake these guys at for approximately 20 minutes. So we got our 2 bags of Brussels sprouts. We've got some olive oil. I have a packet of Hidden Valley Ranch dip mix. Mine is going to be Fiesta flavored. You can use the plain old regular ranch dip mix if you don't want to have the spicier flavor of the Brussels sprouts, and some salt. So quick and easy thing, we're just going to dump our shaved sprouts out onto our baking tray here. Now you might have to do this in 2 batches, depending on how big your baking tray is, because you want to create a thin layer, a single layer, so that you're guaranteeing these sprouts to caramelize and crisp up. If you have too much on top of each other, they aren't going to get that nice crispy texture. Still going to taste amazing, of course, but if you're aiming for that more crispier texture, you want to lay them out in more of a single layer here, as so. So for sure, we are going to have to do this in 2 batches, which is totally fine tonight. And then what we're going to do is just take our olive oil. On the recipe that's going to be posted with the video, I say use 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil, but quite honestly, you can just kind of eyeball it, and you're just going to drizzle this all over the top of the Brussels sprouts. And we're going to give them a little toss here, but the olive oil is going to help crisp them up a little bit. And you're going to then give ourselves a good dash of salt over the top. Again, we're going to toss this so you don't have to over salt things. And then sprinkle our ranch dip mix over the top as well. Just a nice light coating. And then we're going to toss. So just kind of scooping it around here, making sure that all of the sprouts are nice and evenly coated with a little bit of the olive oil. You could do this in your air fryer. If you wanted to do it in the air fryer in batches, you could do that as well. Again, you're going to still want to keep it in a single layer so that they crisp up. The cook time obviously is going to be much less. I have not personally done this in the air fryer, but you could certainly experiment with it. The smaller pieces might blow around on the inside of your air fryer, so keep that in mind as well. But feel free to experiment and have fun. That's the beauty of cooking. You get to experiment and have fun, and you end up with a great result in the end. So there's our Brussels sprouts, all evenly spaced, nice and seasoned with the olive oil on the top. Now we're going to take it and put it in the oven, and we're going to bake it for 20 minutes at 425. At the end, we'll have a picture available for you. The nutrition facts information, approximately 3/4 of a cup is a serving size, and you're gonna get 102 calories, 6.3 grams of net carb, and about 3 grams of protein. So a nice little side dish that's not costing you a lot in carbs and sugars, but could also serve as a great appetizer prior to a meal as well. This is your sweet deal for tonight. I hope you enjoy it, and we'll talk to you soon.